So this is my first ever aluminium weld. Still can't quite see what I'm up to. I'm still working on this, but I thought I'd show you this bit of footage anyway. This video is going to be quite short because of basically you can't see what the hell I'm doing. But this was first ever weld, or a bead, should say, a test bead, and I didn't think it came out too bad, especially when I'm still having problems with the foot pedal. You'll see this later on in one of the welds trying to strike an arc. It just really was giving me loads of problems. But I just did a few welds, bends, welding back on myself. Just generally having a play, getting confident with it. And to be fair, I didn't think it came out too bad. You can see, I think here, the amps go up when I wanted them to go down. There we go, look. That was all the foot pedal just messing around and giving me grief. And it definitely showed up in the weld. You can see how much it sunk because it just got too hot. This weld, I believe, tailed off quite nicely. So I'm welding on a bit of just cleaned up checker plate. I'm welding on the back. I've cleaned it up and I went over with some acetone just to buff off any dirt. As you can see there, it was struggling to strike an arc, and a lot of the video clips that I've not used, you can see that it was being quite a problem. At the time, of course, I had no idea what was wrong with it. I probably didn't spend too long doing this, 10 minutes I suppose, messing around, just getting the feel of it and seeing what I could or couldn't do. I had a little job to do after this, so this was just like a warm-up, if you like. You can see there it was struggling to strike an arc, and on this particular weld it really wasn't playing ball with the amps, and you can hear it in a bit actually that it just doesn't sound quite right. So this is what I was up to, just messing around. And a few of the welds I did practicing, and they were all using a fixed tinted lens. So I was going to try something else, and as it happened, it hasn't worked out very well. So this is the little job that I've got. These are military tents, and these are the poles, or the pole connectors, and as you can see here, there's a tube which slides up inside, and the original welds was on the top. This is the side. The original welds had broken loose, and what happens is the tube falls out into the main tent tube, and then there's no fixing for the tube. This is my new camera setup or test rig, and it hasn't worked at all, hence why this video is short. So this is the first tent bracket. If you can imagine, it's laying on the side, the bracket. I warmed it up. There really, as it turned out, there was no need. As you can see, the camera goes out of focus as soon as I strike an arc, and you can't see anything. So you can see my first weld on the left, the next weld I'm just about to do on the right. That was me just finishing up. And that was the weld. To be fair, the welds didn't go too bad, considering really that a lot of this part I couldn't clean up at all. This one I tried milling as opposed to drilling, which you saw earlier on. Really, it didn't make much difference. The drilling was far easier to do. So here's another bracket, and the top part of that is now facing you, and that's the ridge of the tent. But this one, clearly the tube come out, because I've managed to clean the tube up really nicely. And left by magic, the weld is done. So I haven't shown you the footage in between because there's just nothing to see, it's just a blur. I'll have to try and do better on the next video. The tube that I have a hand on, again you can see has been removed because it's all nice and cleaned up. Some of them are broken loose, but I couldn't extract them. The original weld was on the top, so effectively it's facing the bottom of the page. I wasn't quite happy with the way I cleaned that up, so as if by magic, round the weld hole is all nice and cleaned up and polished up now. I think I'll wire weld them and then give them a wipe off of acetone. They were only cleaned up as best I could, really. It was not, as you can see how crap that image was. There's only so much cleaning up you could do on these welds. Clearly I wasn't happy with that weld, so I've redone it. As I was saying, I couldn't really clean these up. They've been kicking around, and unlike for this one, for instance, I couldn't get the tube out of. I was trying to make the most of a bad job, getting a few amps in there. And I think I left this in a bit of footage in because you can see roughly what I'm doing. I'm working around the hole, mounting the two seams together, so the inner tube and the outer tube, and then gradually as I finish off I fill it in. So, finishing up, these are the parts. I'm actually sitting on top of the tent as it happens. And you can see the welds came out pretty good actually. I was quite happy with them. None of these welds have been cleaned up afterwards because where I welded them, they didn't need it. So I'll just leave you with some shots of the welds. So far things have been going a bit better. I've now shortened the distance of the electrode stick out, and that's helped a great deal. So next video I'll do welding. I haven't done anything, I've got anything planned, But hopefully I'll have some better video footage. So I'll see you again then. Ta-da.